worship wins wars. Our worship wins wars. Our worship brings breakthrough. Ask Paul and Silas. They were thrown in jail for preaching the gospel. They could have been angry with God. I'm here doing your work and look at me in this stinking, cold jail cell. It's hard. I've been beaten. I've been struck. They could have done a lot of things. But in Acts 16, verse 25, look at what they're doing. But about midnight, in the darkness of their situation, when they're supposed to be feeling depressed and hopeless and angry and bitter, this is what they did. Paul and Silas were praying and singing hymns of praise to God. See? So there's prayer and singing hymns and praise to God. And the prisoners were listening to them. Can I tell you that our children will never understand the power of prayer and praise unless they hear it coming from us? And that's why in our homes, the atmosphere must be filled with prayer and praise, because the prisoners were listening to them. And what happened? And suddenly, there came a great earthquake, so that the foundations of the prison house were shaking. That is the power of prayer and praise. It will cause foundations to be shaken. Things that have been hard, things that have been an obstacle, it will cause a shaking. Prayer and worship are our weapons. I just don't want us to underestimate the power of worship, because we know that prayer, we bring petitions and we tell God what's wrong, and God, this is what I need you to do for me. But there comes a time when we've got to stop praying and just begin to praise. If we want to see foundations shaken, things loosened, we've got to begin to praise. Praise breaks down walls. When Joshua around the walls of Jericho, what did they do? They shouted. And there are times when we're going to have to just shout a praise. Sometimes quiet contemplation and meditation is wonderful. It is powerful. But there are times when the trouble gets hard and the battle seems harsh and it's hot, when we've got to open our mouths and just shout for some walls to come down in our lives. It is the actions we take as worshipers that weaponizes our worship against the enemy. We've got to weaponize our worship. The fuel for your breakthrough, and this is by David Villa, very powerful. The fuel for your breakthrough is the ear in your lungs.